Hello YouTube, Model Train 9500 here. I'm going to try to get videos up pretty regularly now, so even though nothing has changed at all, so I'm still making a video, but if you really want to see something that changed, this video is probably not going to be that great, so sorry. But basically, here's the layout. I had a few questions about this box. A lot of my emails that I get are about my Digitrack system, and I am very pleased with it. It's never really caused any problems, so that's always good. And I don't really mind having it just be a tracks are unplugged back there. I don't really mind it being a box sort of thing, because the design of my layout here pretty much, just have this in the center. Although when I do get to my new layout, I will definitely be getting a wireless controller and control things like that. However, I still need to sell this table here and that table there in order to start the new layout. So if you're interested in that, please send me an email at modeltrain9500@gmail.com. Whenever you guys send me emails, some of you manage to send it to my Gmail, but I still get a lot of emails from you people sending it to my YouTube, and it might make sense to send it to my YouTube because I'm a YouTube user and these are YouTube videos, but for questions and stuff like that, it's a lot more easy for me to respond if you send it to my Gmail account, not just, send me a personal message on YouTube. As of now, I do still respond to the YouTube emails, the personal messages, but at some time this year I will be phasing that out and no longer responding to those emails. So if you could please, if you have any questions or you want to buy something or whatever, if you could send it to my Gmail, that would be great. It's the same as my YouTube user name. It's modeltrain9500@gmail.com. So if you could send it to that, that would be great. I have my Intermountain Gevo right here, which I weathered, and then I wasn't happy with the weathering, so I tried to remove the weathering, but then I damaged the paint, and then I tried to put the weathering back on to hide that, and then I broke some handrails, and then I tried to remove the weathering again. So it's kind of a mess, but it still runs great, and probably never going to stop liking this. I'm sorry that the video is kind of shaky right now. So that's that. I do still have a few things for sale. Those of you that have already bought stuff, as far as I know, everyone's stuff is on their way or has already gotten there. If you're watching this video and your train has arrived, if you could please let me know that you got it, that would be great. Because it's important to me. Trust is very important to me. And I will admit the things that I sent out were a bit late, and that was not right, but there was nothing I could do at that point, so I'm sorry, but there's really just nothing to say there. I do still need to sell some stuff, so what I have here is this CSX SD45. I was asking $150 for it because it does come with the original box, with the original parts. It has pretty minimal run time. It's the retail price is pretty high as well, but the price also includes the DCC decoder and LED lights that are already installed in it, both in the number boards, the headlights, the nose light, and the rear headlight, or rear light, whatever you want to call it. So that's that. I'm asking $150, so if you want to make an offer, send it, like I said, to my Gmail, modeltrain9500@gmail.com. Same goes for this. This has some weathering on it. Also has lights in both the front and the back, as well as a DCC decoder. I'm asking $130 for this one. This also has very minimal run time. In fact, it's pretty much just been test run on a couple different radii, and I might have made just given it one pulling test. But other than that, it really does not have any run time. They're both in pretty much brand new condition. As far as I know, none of the handrails are broken, none of the detail parts are missing, and they both come with their original boxes, LEDs, and the DCC decoder in it. So yeah, I guess that's it. modeltrain9500@gmail.com. If you could send me an email, that'd be great. I guess that's about it. These are the hoppers that I had. I had weathered these. The airbrush I use, I'm actually going to get a new one because this one, one of the pieces fell out, and then in the process of putting it back together, it got a little messed up. But it's a Central Pneumatics airbrush, and right now it's like all, it's seen better days. But I got it at Harbor Freight when it was still $20. I think they upped it to $25. So yeah, I really like this airbrush. You control the air by pushing down, and then the amount of paint by pulling back. And it's, despite the price and cheapness, it's a really nice airbrush. It looks cool, and it's pretty easy to use. And I've had some pretty nice looking results, if I do say so myself. I think I also did this SD60M here. And again, I'm sorry for the shakiness. I'm using my cell phone. I don't have a tripod for the phone. I have a tripod for my camera. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. That's really all there is to it. I've gotten suggestions time and time again saying that I need to use a tripod, and I am aware of that, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So your comments have been taken note of, so I guess that's about it for that. I guess that might just conclude this video then. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Even though I'm not really doing any changes to my layout, I still am responding to emails and helping people out with questions as best as I can. So if you have any questions, just send me an email. Again, modeltrain9500@gmail.com. I might add also that I have this here for sale. This is a Bachmann DCC equipped GP50, I think, and I painted some of the parts on it to be more accurate, as well as weathering it. So that's also for sale, asking $75. But if you make me an offer, we can probably work something out. I ship within the United States, and it's usually around $10. But if you are in Australia or out of country or something like that, the shipping might be a little bit more, so we'll deal with that later. But we'll get to that when you send me an email, modeltrain9500@gmail.com. So it would really help me out, and I'd really appreciate it if you would be interested in one of these and take it. But my YouTube channel doesn't depend on it, so there will still be videos. I'm not just here making videos to sell stuff. This is a real layout, real project. It's just getting slow. If you overdo it a little bit, then you get tired of it, and then it becomes work rather than fun. So I haven't really been doing much down here because I kind of was doing stuff every week for a while, and then I was out, and then I came back and I realized I didn't really feel like working on it over and over and over every night, and all this stuff. But it'll come, no worries. I do still enjoy sending and replying emails and just helping people out. That's always fun. So oh, almost forgot. I have my Intermountain ES40 DC coming in the mail. This isn't it here, but it's gonna look like this ideally. I don't know exactly when they're coming out. They were supposed to be here in October. Actually, originally they were supposed to be here a long time ago, but they weren't, and I'm still waiting. So that's where we're at. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and look for more videos in the future. Again, if you want to talk or send an email or you have a question, modeltrain9500@gmail.com is the place to go. Unless you think it would be something that everyone viewing could know, then feel free to put it in the comment box. But basically just no personal messages as best you can. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.